Hello, this video goes over an introduction to absolute value inequalities. When you don't know how to solve something, the best way would be to just substitute values. So on the top of this page, I have values up here, -5 to 5, and I have each number lines. And what we're going to do is substitute the values in to see if they're true. If we remember, when we have absolute value, we need to make sure we find the distance from 0, which will always be positive. So I'm going to do the first one as an example, and then I'm going to have you pause the video and you'll complete the rest of them. So if I look at the first value at the top, -5, and I put it in this inequality, I have the absolute value of -5, which is going to be 5. And I know that 5 less than or equal to 4. That's not true, so that is not a solution. So the next one I'm going to try is -4. Put -4 in here. I take the absolute value, -4. I get 4. I know 4 is less than or equal to 4. It's equal to. So I put a point on -4. Then I move up and I do -3. I know that the absolute value of -3 is 3, and 3 is less than or equal to 4. So that's going to be a solution. I'll try -2. Putting -2 in there, the absolute value of -2 is 2, and 2 is less than or equal to 4. Putting -1 in here, the absolute value of -1 is 1, so that is less than or equal to 4. The absolute value of 0 is 0, 0 is less than or equal to 4. Absolute value of 1 is 1, 1 is less than or equal to 4. Absolute value of 2 is 2, and 2 is less than or equal to 4. The absolute value of 3 is 3, and 3 is less than or equal to 4. The absolute value of 4 is 4, and 4 is equal to 4, so that's a solution. The absolute value of 5 is 5, and 5 is not less than or equal to 4, so I'm not going to put that as a solution. If you think about it, if you would put any values in between these would also be a solution. So that the answer to this absolute value inequality is a compound inequality where we have -4 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to +4. And this is the answer to this inequality. So I want you to pause the video and complete the rest of these equations to see if you can figure out any patterns with absolute value inequalities. These are the answers for these 6 absolute value inequalities. You might have noticed a pattern that's kind of separated on each side. On the left side here, each one of these was a less than or equal to, and it resulted in an answer that was a compound inequality that was like our and statements. So this side was these and statements. And on the other side, these were all greater than or equal to absolute value inequalities, and these all ended up to form graphs that make an or statement. So on this side, these were or statements. We can use this pattern to help us understand how to write absolute value inequalities so we can actually solve them in a more efficient way than substitution.